It's time for me to face reality. My barn internet fucking sucks. I know I just installed this like legitimately a week ago, and I thought that I could live with this just couple megabit. You know, I gotta send some print files to the 3D printers, but I swear to God, this internet is so slow, I legitimately can't load a website half the time. I mean, look at that. Oh, it finally loaded, woohoo!
Stop crying, you sniveling ass.
I mean, come on, we got work to do. Don't get me wrong, I love the waveform.com guys, and this did work better than just using my phone's cellular, but I gotta be real about it. The cellular signal on this property is so bad that it's just not a realistic option for this.
Why don't you just dig a hole to the barn and run away?
That's a great idea, why didn't I think of that? Not, no shit, man. Obviously, a cable would be better, but like, whew, in a couple of months, we're gonna be trenching to upgrade the electrical service to the barn all the way over here, and there's no way I'm doing that twice. That's too much suffering even for future Jake, and honestly, fuck that guy. Well, I could get like a Starlink maybe. I want this stuff to be on the same network as my house. It just makes everything a little bit easier, and we also can't forget about the garage, right? I want to start building this out into my dream studio as soon as possible. But if we're gonna be editing out of here at some point, again, we need internet. And this one, we can't really trench without jackhammering up the concrete. I just want fast internet out here. Why is it so hard? Oh, Jesus. Holy shit. 6 gigabit over the frickin' air? That's some thick ass air, man. Jokes aside, while this is a temporary solution, I actually think it's a pretty decent one, whichever increases the odds of it also becoming a temporary permanent solution. You see, this studio garage space has a pretty perfect bird's eye view of the entire property. The barn, the shed, the other shed, the other shed. Okay, that one doesn't need Wi-Fi, but once we have a high-speed connection here, we can branch to anywhere else on the property. Hell, even just like the field, really easily. She told me don't worry. Oh, what the hell? I was just excited to have fast internet out here, okay? What are you, a bully?
Don't bully me, Daniel!
Okay, jokes aside, let's crack this thing open. Woo! Oh my God! I wish I could like convey the heft. Andrew, catch. That's a hoagie. This thing has not only PoE++, that's a lot of power, but it also has a 10 gigabit SFP port. It comes with a PoE injector and a fully adjustable pole mount, which is gonna be very useful for mounting this thing. Oh yeah, I ordered poles, right. Why does this pole mount have a pole mount? This side is gonna be easy. We got full access in there, baby. What's gonna be a little bit more difficult is the house side. Back into the mines. We're in the side attic of my house here. Most importantly, because there's already a Cat 6a Ethernet run up here that I pulled in a previous video. Oh my God, did I spool these up together for a reason? But also because we need to pull it all the way through that scary dark hole somehow. Thanks earlier, Jake. How I'm gonna do that? Well, I hadn't thought that far ahead. We do have access on the other side. There's like another attic cut out over there, which also doesn't have vapor barrier in it. Oh my God. Oh my God. That wire went all the way there and is unplugged on the other end. I just pulled it all the way back. Well, there's our string. Yeah, cool. All right. Hey, Andrew. There's so many spider webs between us. Yucky. So I think I see the other wire. So that's it right there. Where does that even go? It must be the door sensor for the doors below us. Not anymore. Now, I'm gonna pull the Ethernet. Okay, you're tight. Cool, I think we have just enough. Where I was just pulling that cable to is like right in there. You see that little gray spot right there? There used to be a hole there, and that's how ants formed a giant nest inside of my house. Now I'm gonna reuse it. It's also gonna look kind of ugly, but I just need internet, so. And for those wondering, yeah, this is like a 15-foot gap. I could just string a wire across, right? But that would look even worse. Plus, I want to play with the fancy point-to-point stuff, okay? Did I put that on upside down? I did. It's so hot, dude. A lot of work just to move a couple pieces of insulation. Welcome to the inside of my attic. The hole is, nope. Wait, is it even further in that corner? How's that even possible? So does it like run down inside that wall first? How would they even have done that? Well, should I just send it? Whoopsie daisy. Gluing that on there was a mistake. Where's the actual hole? Damn it, I did too good of a job fixing this. What? Ah! Let me see if I see light.
Oh yeah. Nice.
Here, have a knife.
That's not a knife.
Why did I do that? I am absolutely dripping.
Look at me ballin'. Look at me ballin'.
With sweat. Oh, holy shit. That's a completely different hole. What? That's gotta mean that that hole is in the ceiling space below. The nice thing about that, at least, is the cable is like tucked in under the soffit enough that I think we can get away with not doing a drip loop.
Look at me ballin'.
Usually you wanna have a little bit of cable that's below the entry point so that any water that ends up on the cable kinda goes below your hole, not in your hole. You don't want water in your hole. Oh yeah? Why did they let me on the internet? Somebody told me I seem like I'm losing my fucking mind.
Andrew, you started working with someone that just like is losing it?
They're probably right. It's my cable. Oh, and it totally is long enough. Oh, this is covered in fiberglass. Lovely. How the hell do we mount this thing? Like, is this gonna look stupid if I do this? I gotta be able to point it, right? And I can kind of point it like that. Because wait, I got the angle like that. Above that light, kind of. What do you think looks less bad? Because I mean, I could even do it like, because at least if it's like this, it's like vertical and it's just like chilling. It's gotta kind of chill like here, I think, to be honest. Here, it's way too underneath.
Do it!
What about brick? Is that even level? I could use a level. Or I could use our sponsor, TwinGate. TwinGate lets you access your network remotely in a secure way, kind of like a private VPN, but unlike most of those, it's actually easy to set up. Just install the TwinGate connector, which supports virtually every device you can think of, maybe even my TrueNAS storage machine. Heck, it even generates the setup command for you. And within seconds, your entire network is ready to be accessed from anywhere without the security risk of port forwarding, even if it's from a barn with only 4 megabit internet. See, I can even check the cameras on my 3D printer while I'm on cellular. And with the connector set up, we can share other devices on our network too. Just add a resource in TwinGate, like say our time-lapse camera in the soon-to-be studio, and boom, it's accessible, just like that. As a TwinGate customer of several years, I can confidently say that it is actually awesome. And best of all, their free plan allows you to invite up to 5 users across 10 different networks and even have 50 devices connected, all for free, no credit card required. So what are you waiting for? Head to jakku.com/TwinGate and try it out right now. You're missing out if you're not. What are we doing again? The odds that this thing actually ends up level. Whoa, almost just fell off. Whoa, almost dropped all the masonry bits. Listen, wasp, go away. Put some caulk in there.
Caulk.
Okay, that's on there now. I need 2 cables. Fuck! It's already like 5 o'clock and we haven't even done one side. Why do I do this to myself? Wait, the second cable, it's just for power. This is direct burial cable. It's UV rated and what I should have been using to go out the wall anyways. So really, I'm just fixing a previous mistake, to be honest, at this point. So we'll pull some of this through the scary hole over to the other attic space like we did before. And then I'll have to put like a 2-foot piece through the actual wall for the other cable. And it's all tangled now. But it's better to just do it right, because then we're gonna save ourselves headache later.
This, you're at the end of the one black cable, yeah.
Okay, that's probably good. And then, what are the odds this plug is just not even powered? You see, it's just completely detached, just vibing. I don't even know if these are officially insulated pliers, but dancing pixies are not your friend. And now we can see if this thing powers on. Let's see.
Sniff, sniff. Bark.
Where does it light up? Hey! Oh, that takes a while. Feel the silly plastic? Whew. I really hope this works. It's only like 20 feet, so it can't be that bad, right? Oh, I popped the cover open again. And then for the other side, we're just gonna hire a child to hold this one, pointed at the other one, so that we can be done this video today. And look at that! It's already ready for adoption, beautiful. We could adopt
A child.
Is that enough to get canceled over? Look at the moo-moos, they're just sleeping, they're just laying. Is he munching the grass that he's laying in? That's so cow of him. If you're not familiar with how these things work, some wireless dishes will use just normal 5 gigahertz with a very directional antenna. That can be very powerful, but there's kind of a limit to how fast, well, you can transfer data at 5 gigahertz. But in order to go faster, this set of dishes employs a 60 gigahertz radio as well. And I mean, even just like off axis over here. Oh, there we go, 100% link quality. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't do a very good job of mounting the other one, like positioning wise. It most definitely is clipping the side of the roof. We can make it a bit better if we just lower it down like an inch on the mount, but it's definitely not as cash money as I would like. I would prefer it to be maximum cash money, like fully cash money. And look, when it's down there, it's still actually connected on 5 gigahertz. It's just the 60 gigahertz that really needs a line of sight connection to actually work. I just spit everywhere. Does that seem straight at all? Is that Elijah? We could adopt a child. What the fuck? We're drilling holes, your favorite.
Oh, let's do it!
Look, Elijah, I'm gonna use a level.
All right.
And don't worry, there's no studs.
So you're saying I can't miss?
I mean, you probably could mess it up knowing you, but big brain moment. Here you go, here, come on.
I'm not doing it.
What, no, you are.
I don't actually want to do it.
I don't give a shit. You never used a hammer drill before?
No.
It goes,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
This is when I like lean over and.
I got you.
Do I get workman's comp?
Nope. Oh, yeah, that's not really on the dot.
That is on the dot. What are you talking
It's a bit above the dot. You know you can just pull the trigger, right?
Yeah, but like You know, I saw one comment on your video that was like, "Don't you ever show Elijah's face again on this channel." You.
We can just take your hole and just like kind of.
It's fine.
And just like kind of. You did okay, son.
I do my best, Dad. I'm older. What the? Wait, what?
I require mounting. Pause for a sec. Am I doing this wrong? What the is happening? Hello? There we go. Cool. I think it's pointed a bit high, maybe. Minus 57 dBm right now. I want better. But hey, by default, the 60 gigahertz antenna is only set to 2160 megahertz wide, but you can bump it up to 4300, which is double, and that means you can get twice as much stuff, which means it should now show us the full bandwidth potential, I hope. Hey, look at that, link capacity, 6.2 gigabit, baby. Coulda just ran a wire, baby. We still gotta mount this hoagie. This is a 60 watt access point. Should beam Wi-Fi from our garage to the barn. I don't know where the mount is. So we gotta do something else. But you know what? I have a better plan. Needed a burp, sorry. This is the Ubiquiti E7 audience. It is a triple radio monster of an access point, and we're gonna use it because it's my only audience. Yeehaw! Establishing shot. I think it only is meant to do 3 gigabit either way for a combined total of 6 gigabit of throughput. It's 3 gigabit full duplex, and it's doing 2700. I don't know if we can make it go faster. I'll try a bit later, and if I'm able to, I'll report back. But right now, we're running out of daylight. We got so much throughput, you don't even gotta fret, my friends. What more could a man want? And I'm gonna mount it out here somehow because, I don't know, it's temporary. Temporary solution that's gonna end up being permanent. F it. This backwards. The wood that this is straddled on is just a touch too big, but I'm sending it anyways. Besides, it's not like it's gonna fall from up here and hit somebody in the head. Right, Andrew?
I'm changing my opinion pretty quick.
Woo! Now it's lower than the hole. Mint. Stick it through the gland. Hello? Ah! It's too small. And then we plug it in. Not quite. Oh, bloody hell. Twist the fuck. Is it turning on? Yeah. Are we about to have the best farm Wi-Fi that has ever Wi-Fi'd on a farm before? Woo! I'm becoming delirious. Here we go. Enabling 6 gigahertz. We can totally run this thing in outdoor mode. It is outside. You and your iPhone in here right now is at minus 65 dB, which is better than the 5 gigahertz signal that I get in the master bedroom right now. I have the E7 audience set in the narrow antenna mode. The thing is crazy. It has 2 sets of antennas that it can switch between. A low gain wide one that just kind of splashes Wi-Fi everywhere in a really wide radius, and then a high gain narrow antenna that shoots it further with more power. If we can get anything more than like 6 megabit, we are winning. It just cost I don't want to think about it. That's a lot of money and equipment to get more than 6 megabit. Almost 500 megabit down in the barn. We have nearly 100x speed improvement. This is just one of those things where I'm not going to lie to you and say that it is an ideal deployment. It is not an ideal deployment, but it's enough to get us by. Ugh, I have lost so many brain cells today. We don't need a brain. We have the internet, okay? We can just subscribe to the Patreon if you want to keep supporting these adventures. Hit the subscribe button and comment down below what you thought of this deployment. That's a hoagie. She told me don't worry about your point-to-point internet. Oh. 3D printers could have 3D printed them out for the E7 campus. Whoopsies.